big thing that's happening on a broader scale. So they pay to play these songs on radio with negative vibes. And like I say, by Friday, we sing them.
Right.
And it's constantly being programmed in us as we play the radio station on. That's why I have my own radio station. I listen to my own music. I have my collective of music that I keep, CDs, albums, and cassettes. I mean, I keep all types of ways to listen to music, but I play the music that I need to hear for my own self.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't let them dictate what they, you know what I'm saying? The radio station play whatever they want to play or been paid to play. So I program myself. It's like programming yourself with what you want to do. Like when I go home, I can cut the TV on and watch what they program because they're television programs. So they program you what they want you to do. Like for instance, I always tell my daughters that they'll show a commercial for Pizza Hut, they'll show a commercial for Domino's and KFC. And then for you know it, you're hungry.
Right.
You go out there and you know what I mean?
You're buying KFC next thing you know.
Or they say, well, you car commercial, car commercial names like you gotta have that. So it's programming you to spend money. It's programming you to go out there and spend it, and not think, use your own head. You're not hungry. And they're telling you you're hungry. The commercial is telling you that. You know what I mean? So always found a way to program myself by reading books. That give me the intelligence, give me what I need to know, on a spiritual level. Plus, I'm listening to words. So as I read, the words manifesting and becoming me. So it's manifesting in me. So the words sound power, knowledge, wisdom, understanding is coming inside me by just putting foreign things in me. So it's like when you place things down, it grows. So the more you put good information in you, it kind of gives you that form of security because you start to know yourself. And then when you got positive vibes coming to you all the time, you can kind of sense some negative.
Right.
Some offset. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Just like you were saying when you came in here, when you were playing the bowl. Kind of touch on what you went through just before you walked in.
So, I went to a movie and sat there about 10 to 15. And I felt like it was something else more, like I needed to do somewhere else. And this wasn't the relaxation of where I was trying to get to. And the movie was about just mass murder, actually. And it's something similar to what they're doing to us with the GMO and food and stuff like that. It's in a tight circle. I just wasn't feeling that freak or that vibe. When I was here, I'm playing the sound bowl, the drums. It just immediately aligned my thought patterns of where I need to go. My frequency felt good. I felt more secure within myself about certain things, and had more enlightenment about things that I was bothering me. And then I just meditated. And went into that tranquil state for a few minutes, and I was just sit back and just chill. Well, needed that. You know what I'm saying? That little refreshing, rejuvenation.
Right.
So we all got to be rejuvenated, especially with frequency. Because a lot of times people have the radios on at night, they listening to the TV, or they had the internet thing is on. You know what I'm saying? The Wi-Fi, and those hit all frequencies. You might not be able to hear it, but that's something that masses have been working on to change your mood, to change your thought patterns, and you might wake up feeling more hypertension and stuff like that than normal. Think you're rested, that you're not, because they're pumping these waves, these frequencies throughout the whole United States. I mean, and it's mostly in America and North Korea, stuff like that, places like that. It's like tests. And you wonder why murder rates or certain things are higher in certain areas and things of that nature. Check the frequencies out there that they're putting out, the waves and stuff like that, just through the radio or just through the Wi-Fi and stuff like that.
I realized that too. Me and my wife, when we might go across the water. Just different cities, man. You can tell the different frequencies, different cities, and it's literally 15 minutes, 20 minutes down the road, down the freeway or whatever, And you go through one of these tunnels, and it's like you go to a whole another dimension or whatever, you know what I mean? Because it's you can feel it get higher or lower. When I go to the beach, I kind of like Virginia Beach a little bit. It feels like the frequency there is really high. A lot of people are into a lot of different things there. And you know, when you go to the lower cities, that's a lot more poverty there. You know, everybody's not really educated on different things. They're just doing the same stuff over and over. Everybody's standing on the block, or they just have that same mindset of just the old, want to be a drug dealer, want to be a basketball player. It's just the same thoughts recycling over and over and over and over.
And as you see, that's a part of the programming that they start when we was babies.
Sure, indeed.
You know what I mean? They start programming from that point. So you don't even know how to think for yourself. You don't know how to figure out what you love to do naturally.
Yeah.
Without being shown, oh, I'm playing basketball, because you see basketball players and see it on television. You know what I mean? So or music in a sense. You know, you see that, so that's what you go with. You know, you don't really go into inside yourself. Like Africans used to do is when the kid playing it, they let the kid play and get into whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they see what draws the kid, you know what I mean? And then whatever the kid is drawn to, they say, okay. And so they feed him that. They give him whatever if it's music, they just, okay, he loves the sound, so they just give him that, you know, nourish that. If you like books, they give him that. You know, they let him choose it, but it is whatever it is, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
and
right.
let him grow into it. Sometimes they used to use that to name kids from where they, you know,
Yeah, I've heard that.
and give them that way you can find out what the person they have right there. And so, like I said, a lot of times we've been taken away from that because basically they take away from nature. And our power and our source is nature. We are part of nature.
We are nature.
You know what I'm saying? Like everything is a seed. We are a seed. And you know what I mean?
Start seed.
There you go. And so that's how we can. So you look at that, we're a seed and we grow. We like a plant. We need everything plants, you know, need.
Sunlight, water.
We need everything.
All that.
Yeah, and so we should eat things that have seeds too. Because we plant based.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not just plant based. And so, you know, I guess your best thing is just, you know, stay close to nature and what's natural. Because like I think Karashman said, God, the universe and nature, let that be your gun. G-U-N. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I build from that. I build from a lot of great guys that speak knowledge that have a sound base of understanding, you know, what life is about and how to carry yourself and navigate, you know, through life with these different frequencies. You know what I mean? And how to protect yourself from them too.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to protect yourself. And you know, going back to what you was talking about, how they just let the kids do whatever to kind of see what they're into. My daughter, she's kind of autistic, so she doesn't really speak like that. She started to speak more the older she get, but I really had to pay attention to what draws to her. And she's not a regular kid, so she's not going to tell me, Daddy, I want to play the drums, or Daddy, I want to do this, or, you know, I had to see what she picked up. And one day I seen her pick up them strings for me making jewelry. Watch me make jewelry all day. I seen her pick up a string and she just picked the bead up and she just started going like this to the point where eventually she got that string for that bead. And I knew it was like, okay, she's into this, you know, that's what she picked up. And you see when you put out your drum, you started playing it. She immediately came from over there and she was, you know, playing the drum too. And it's like, she loves music, you know, but I had to just let her be to see that because she's not a normal kid. But I think that's what we take away from a lot of kids too.
Yeah, exactly. It sounds like I said, it's frequency, you know what I mean? And like the sound of the water right here.
It's beautiful.
Tranquility. So every sound has power. You know, words have power, and then just sound and power. Because basically, you know, when we hear sounds, they kind of give us a certain energy, a certain feeling. When we hear something that sound feel good. We hear something that makes it sound weird. You know what I mean? So, you know, but when it comes to drums, we all know the drums is the original heartbeat.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Because we all have drums. Everybody in the world have a drum. You know what I'm saying? That's the original heartbeat. That's why we recognize music. That's we recognize, you know what I'm saying? What music is from the heartbeat.
And you got your ear drums too.
Yeah.
And just getting into a little bit of science because you brought up the water, and why like sound in. So they say we're what 70% water or something. So I'm gonna get right. So I'm gonna get into like what they call cymatics. basically they can take water and send frequency to a droplet of water, and it literally will change the shape of that droplet into an actual shape, maybe into a pyramid shape, a star shape, whatever. It just depends on what frequency they send through it. So if they know that science, that they can change the shape to a water droplet, and we're 70% water, like you said, what do you think that the music is doing to us on the inside? If that frequency can change that little droplet, it's doing something to us too on the inside. That's why drums resonate with us, because it's doing something to us on a deeper level than just just hearing it. So
this right here, this is good. It's fine tuning for the brain cells and stimulation to stimulate growth. Brain cells and stuff like that. My brother was tapping into the sound bowls and digging into it. It helped him find a little direction and different things.
Oh yeah. I seen it get rid of people headaches. They'll come back there and they'll get a sound bath. And one guy came in there. I think my wife did a cranial massage. He had a whole migraine. Came out here, man. He's about to get skipping there out the building. Like it's crazy, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, man, it's crazy because I like sound, I like music, and when I'm out and about, I enjoy playing music, being around music, learning music, and sounds and all of that. Because I just love the energy and get the energy I get from it, and just the connection I get with just how it made me feel, and learning from it, and the power of it. But when I'm home, I like it quiet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes I like silence because, I heard so much
Stimulation.
during the day, as far as in, noises, basically, and sounds, and even voices or opinions. Everybody knows what I'm saying?
Everybody got one.
Everybody got one. You heard everybody want to have an answer to everything, and it's like it's them. They already know everything. So I'm like, hold on, man. Everybody, you want to listen, not listen to nothing. Like sometimes I listen to music with no vocals, because sometimes I want to hear the music without somebody talking over it to say, I know this, you do this, you do that. No, because basically listen to yourself.
Right.
I mean, trust yourself. And then we got to start trusting our voice, which we have one. We don't take time to listen to it. And that's how sometimes we preoccupy with a lot of programming, a lot of sounds like this, so we don't get a chance to be still.
Right.
Imagine how much creativity once you get deeper or understanding yourself. Which thought patterns where that bring out just by being in tune to yourself in that aspect. That's important. That's
very important.
The knowledge of self.
When you meditate, and a lot of times, a lot of times we meditate with music, but the best way to meditate is in total silence. You know what I mean? Darkness. You need that darkness.
Dark,
right.
Call it dark.
It's mandatory for me because I got there every morning, quiet, and sometimes at night if I can, and sometimes I leave everybody alone. Even my girlfriend, go by myself. Right. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes burn my incense, and sometimes sit into nature, sit in the window sometimes, and stir up in nature, and hear the sounds of nature, the incense burning, and totally quiet, and totally dark. And I do that, and I have to do it because sometimes it charges me up. Because I have to hear myself and feel myself. You know what I mean? And then when I go outside, then I'm charged up. Everything can drain you. I mean, it drains you. You know what I'm saying? For being out there with people and emotions, everything that goes on in life, it drains you. You got to kind of be by yourself. It's almost like when you're by yourself, that's when you got to heal. You heal it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We know sleep is one part of the way of healing, but you can heal yourself and charge yourself up in a way that you can give yourself care.
We're gonna try to set it.
We have the lavender.
We're gonna set up back there and just conversate. And then we're gonna finish. We're gonna do another video of